Let's talk about the controversy involving the Seditious Six, as the Pentagon has labeled them, and this whole bit about how you shouldn't follow an illegal order. And it's ongoing now. The Pentagon, while it threatened Senator Mark Kelly with a possible inquiry, they said they'd opened one into whether he had committed some sort of breach of protocol in joining in this video and trying to advise troops to get ready to disobey an order from the commander-in-chief in case it's illegal, even though that's technically something that soldiers are already told. Where do you stand on it? How did you see that video, and how did you see the Pentagon's response?
Well, context matters. I think we're not talking about an isolated statement. We're talking about, months of them. I mean, okay, well, yes, that right there was calculated. It was, it is like that statement. There's nothing wrong technically with that statement, but what the intentions are of that statement is exactly what cannot be ignored or denied. I mean, they have gone months of calling legal acts illegal, right? They're not the law. Like, they make the laws, but they don't execute and they don't hold the laws. I mean, that's why we have a system that does it, right? And just because you don't like it doesn't mean that it's illegal. And just because you don't agree with it doesn't mean that it's illegal, right? And so I think that whenever you put this into context and take it out of just an isolated event, you have to add up everything else that comes with that. And so I think that, look, I mean, what they're doing is they're trying to undermine the institution. They're putting a responsibility all the way down. I mean, and if they truly believed that it was illegal, they would go through the legal routes and they wouldn't be making this a spectacle out on, on the news, right? Like, the intentions are very clear. And so I think that their intentions are what we have got to take into consideration in this. And I think they have to be held accountable, because let me say this, I would expect them to be held accountable. I mean, they're not even being held accountable. What happens whenever a court system is ruling what we are doing as far as the National Guard or all of this, that it is legal and they have called it illegal? Who do you blame whenever somebody stands up because they believe these trusted leaders are supposed to be trusted leaders, and
who have sown doubt, unjustifiably.
Who becomes the problem? Is it the person that says it, or the person that believed the person who was in the position, right? Like, who's held accountable? And so I think it's a huge issue.